previous jobs, where we basically said to each other, we both feel this pain and there's something going on here, not only with us, but also with our colleagues and all of the people that we meet throughout the run clubs and in the gyms and at the paddle courts, that all of these people had this similar pain of not being able to find the right people to play with. So in November 23, we had this pain, and then we started thinking about, okay, how can we then actually solve it without it being this overcomplicated thing? So in January 24, Sean and I got back together again after some months of brainstorming and doing some proper research also into asking the community, which back then wasn't a community, but asking people like, what is the problem that you have and why aren't you able to find the right people? So in January 24, we made the decision, okay, in 24, we're gonna make a community. We're gonna start somewhere and we're gonna bring people together. Let's start with Padel, and then maybe we can grow to tennis, squash, and then all of the other group sports that we can imagine. And that was a long, long journey until September 24, where we've been building the community. We got more than 150 to 200 people in on our wait list over the first 8 weeks, which was for us again this moment of why are all these people wanting to join us? Because we have this thing in our minds, but then having actually people to sign up for what you believe could be something really cool. Was really a moment for us to say, okay, we're probably onto something here, and there's probably a lot of people out there that want us, or maybe not us, but want something to help them cover that pain. So in September 24, we actually started with what most of you have probably experienced already, the WhatsApp invites, and you signed up through the Typeform, and we're starting to actively invite people to Padel games and tennis and squash and run clubs even. We've got the MOP, I don't know where you are, but we've got the MOP run club here. Also a big thank you for them. For a lot of people actually, it's quite difficult, right, when you're new to a city to find, if you want to, for example, run, to find your run club, because there are so many out there. So we really wanted to be that one place where we can say, okay, the Mob Run Club does it on Sunday, and then there's another one on Friday, and you can find your people. So in September 24, coming back to the story, we started and we got our first partnerships in with some Padel clubs and some squash, also here at the Frans Otte Stadium. And that community started with 100 people in the first month. And right now we're sending you with 200, but there's another 500 out there somewhere in Amsterdam that couldn't be here today, but are all joining us on a weekly basis for their Padel and squash and tennis and all of those sports. We've been on this hustle, and as a lot of you know, we've also been trying to make this app to make it all a lot easier for you guys, and maybe also a little bit for me, because I'm the chief WhatsApp officer now, sending you all of these WhatsApps on a daily basis. We're here now in June 25 to celebrate not only that the community has grown so much, but also to celebrate that we can go live with our app, which for us is a huge moment. So the numbers, right? This is really what we are looking at on a daily and weekly basis. The numbers that matter to us. We currently have over 700 community members. We've organized more than 200 activities and connected, and that is maybe the most important one, connected more than 400 people with each other, which for us is, that is that is really the most important metric for us, how many people that we connect with each other. And not only that, there is a few people here that can't see the faces now, but that actually then texted us that they said we've been on drinks together, we actually made friendships, and that's when me and Sean had a little celebration moment, oh shit, people actually start making friends and maybe even relationships at one point. So what is our mission, right? We've got this meme here, but the mission really is to build to take over the world. Actually, we're not joking. We really want to be the connect sport lovers from all over the world to do more group sports. We're starting here in Amsterdam now, but maybe if you can go back 2 slides, you're already seeing that we've got all of these nationalities here in Amsterdam, but we're actually seeing hubs popping up in other cities in the world as well, like Spain, for example, in Barcelona, Madrid, in London, in South Africa. Sean is from South Africa, so we have a big community growing there already as well. We really want to be a community that is all over the world, so that whenever you go to a new city, or either holidays or for a vacation, that you can then connect into that community and start playing padel, tennis, squash, or any of the other sports. And this is a little surprise. And I actually want to ask the 4 players to come to the front here. Because these are the people that make it happen for us. These are the people that make it worthwhile. We've got the Jeannot, Anurag, Jos, and Charisse, who not only have joined most of the activities and are our most active members, but have also been with us like literally from the start. They were one of the first people that said, yeah, I'd love to join what you guys are doing. So yeah, this is just a moment, sorry to take a joke here, but this is a moment to say thank you to you. Thank you for being part of our community, and we hope that you'll stay with us for a very long time. And yeah, thanks a lot for being here today as well. Give them a round of applause. Is John here today?
John Rubridge.
John Rubridge. Yes.
Come.
We have one more person that needs to shout out.
Most African looking person.
There you are. Oh, perfect in a perfect outfit. We got John. We're talking with John, the 2-a-day Terminator right now in our WhatsApp groups. John joined us and then on I think it was on Sunday, and on Monday I sent him a bunch of invites, and then he was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll join all of them. So he joined 4 or 5 activities in one week, 2 of which were on the same day. One was actually with me because I wanted to know who is this guy that joins 3 activities and then signs up for another one. So we played squash together. We had 5 beers in before the squash game, and he still beat me. So he's really good. So yeah, John, thank you for being part of us. And And then I'll hand over the mic to Sean. I've been speaking a lot here. I need some water. Because we have a very special thank you as well. But I'll give the mic to Sean. And again, from my side also, thank you all for being here today.
Thanks a lot. Marcus said all the good things. But I think this is really important as a special thank you. There's another part of our team here, and that goes to Rowan. I'm not too sure where Rowan is. Okay, I'm sure he'll be there.
Come to the front.
Rowan, come here, my man. So, Rowan. For those of you who don't know Rowan actually came across us, I think last year, November or so. And then he basically said, guys, shit, this is cool, I love Padel, I would love to help out. So tirelessly for the last 6 months, Rowan has been in literally weekly meetings with us, absolutely just smashing out the park, helping with all our operations, community growth, and this has been completely voluntary from his side. So Rowan, you've been selfless, you've been just really a big source of energy, so to you, thank you so much. And we got you a little something, and it'll also, yeah, you might do that. Okay, thanks. Okay, and this goes without saying, we have had some sponsors for those gifts. It's a really cool Amsterdam brand. It's called Move Sports Care. They basically help people with sports screens, it's like a warm-up, a sunblock, etc. If you guys are interested, they're a young startup, they're doing big things. So yeah, please check them out. And they were awesome today to help out with some gifts. Quick one, this is just smiles for days, and it just really makes me so happy to actually be able to look at these. We even had some community members just submitting photos to us, which we love. So if you're ever doing an activity, send it to us, it makes our day, please. Okay, and then finally is the man behind the machine. This goes out to William Warren. He's a sapper, but an absolute beast coder. So he's living the digital nomad life. Originally, when we met, he was in Germany, but he's now actually based himself in Bali. So this has been his workstation for the last while. And he's not your everyday CTO. William is already signed up, but he was in Thailand for a bit. He got into like some crazy fucking kickboxing and like ended up flouting this guy. He then posted on his LinkedIn. So we are just like, yeah, he's a different breed of a CTO, and we love having him on board. Okay, cool. So the app is live. It's happening, so today, as you had all come in, it was a little bit of a slower welcome moment, so we couldn't get all of you to download the app. So what I'll do for those of you who did download it, that's awesome. If you haven't, there is this QR code, which would be great. If you can just take a quick snap of that. And then what we're going to do within the next 24 to 48 hours, you will all individually receive a unique code that will then unlock the app for you. And just so that it's clear, we did notice there was a small little issue with the download button not working. So very clear, if you're on an iPhone, you click in the top left corner, the share button, you then go down to add to home screen. You then click add, and then it will pop up on your iPhone or Android. And then when we send you the link, you'll just go to that simply and just plug in that code, and then it'll unlock. So yeah, you'll get that soon. If there's any questions, you also have us on WhatsApp, so just give us a shout.
Can you put the QR code?
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we just got a small favor to ask everybody. We've got a small favor to ask everybody. As you know, word of mouth helps us massively. It's how we've basically grown. So in this week, we'd love you to share the app with everybody and just speak about it, colleagues, mates. It would really mean the world. Please. So that's it. We have got a whole bunch of drinks. I think you guys have already tucked into a lot of the Powerades and the grenade bars out there. So we do have a bar tab. It's probably going to go really fast between all of you. So feel free to use that. But once the bar tab's done, it would be awesome for you to support France Orton. They've been amazing to us. And then DJs will kick it off. And then there's also ice tubs, so we'd love for you guys to jump in. We've got some spare towels on the side. But yeah, have fun, and just thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Cheers.